Welcome to BNEWS Weekly. I'm Brad Bond in for Phil Gallagher. To the news. The Burlington Police Department is warning of a familiar scam that has been reported by multiple residents recently. There have been reports of the IRS phone scam in town and the surrounding area, police say. In the scam, a person gets a call from either a live person or a robocall telling them the IRS is taking legal action for unpaid taxes. The action threatened is often a lawsuit, but sometimes the caller will say there is a warrant for the victim's arrest. Authorities want to remind residents the real IRS will never demand immediate payment over the phone or call at all without first sending a bill in the mail. It will also never threaten to immediately bring in local police or law enforcement groups to arrest you, nor will it require you to use a special payment method for your taxes, such as a prepaid debit card, gift card, or wire transfer. It will also not ask for credit or debit card numbers on the phone. If you receive this type of call, hang up immediately. Authorities say you shouldn't try to engage the scammer, stay on the phone to yell at them, or play along to waste their time. This only gives them more opportunities to get information from you. You should also call the IRS Impersonation Scam Reporting Hotline at 800-366-4484. A scholarship fund has been set up in honor of a Burlington High School alum who died tragically young. On March 18, 2016, BHS alum Brianna Gainley became the first graduate of UMass Lowell's class of 2016 during a special ceremony set up just for her after she received news from her doctor that her time was growing short. 5 weeks later on April 23rd, Brianna passed away after a valiant 5-year battle against osteosarcoma, a rare bone cancer. Following her untimely death, the Brianna T. Gainley and Ryan C. Hart Teamwork Scholarship Fund was established by the Gainley family and UMass Lowell in memory of Brianna, BHS Principal Mark Sullivan said in a blog post. UMass Lowell will use the proceeds from the fund to provide an annual scholarship to sophomore, junior, and senior students pursuing a degree in computer science at the university. Ryan Hart was Gainley's new husband, who was with her throughout the special graduation ceremony and through her illness. The couple met during their freshman year. Brianna's family and friends have also formed Team Brianna to run the Bay State Half Marathon in Lowell on October 16th. Members of Team Brianna will be running in memory and honor of Brianna and the teamwork between Brianna and her husband Ryan. The goals of Team Brianna are to remember her and how she enriched people's lives, support women in technology, and support UMass Lowell's mission to assist students who share Brianna's dedication to computer science. You can find a link to donate to the scholarship fund at www.bcattv.org/bnews. Well, in a continued effort to keep the roads safe, the Massachusetts State Police will once again be on the lookout for intoxicated drivers this weekend. According to the state police, they will hold a sobriety checkpoint somewhere in Middlesex County on Saturday, September 24th and Sunday, September 25th. Superintendent of the Massachusetts State Police, Colonel Richard D. McKeon, said that the purpose is to further educate the motoring public and strengthen the public's awareness to the need of detecting and removing those motorists who operate under the influence of alcohol and/or drugs from our roadways. Colonel McKeon added that the checkpoint will be operated during various hours. The selection of vehicles will not be arbitrary. Safety will be assured, and any inconveniences to motorists will be minimized with advance notice to reduce fear and anxiety. And the Burlington Fire Department recently purchased some new high-tech tools to assist them in rescue operations. To practice, they flipped over a car with a dummy inside. BNews Director Rich Hosford was actually there to witness it and has this report.
Yes, you can stay holding. You guys all need to be on it, right? That's awesome, right there. Now that base is out a little bit again. You see how it's...
This situation looks bad, real bad. Firefighters working hard to remove a victim from an overturned and extremely damaged vehicle. Fortunately, it's a mock crash that was used to give members of the Burlington Fire Department some hands-on training. It was an opportunity to practice extraction from a crash, such as this rollover, and to use a new set of tools the department recently acquired.
Burlington Fire Department recently took delivery of the hydraulic tools, which is a set of jaws that doesn't require hoses and motors, pumps. Everything's fully encapsulated and it's battery operated. So we just took delivery of those plus 2 new high pressure airbags, and we were down here at Win Street Service doing some training on it.
It is theoretically possible to learn how to use a new tool by reading about it, but everyone at the training agreeing getting down and dirty trying it out is the most effective way to master a new skill.
Firefighters are typical hands-on learners. You know, we learn by doing things, not by listening to somebody talk about doing things. So when you get a bunch of firefighters in a drill yard like this and they can put their hands on the tools for the first time and see how they work, you can't put a price on that.
Besides learning how to use the new tool set, the training was also an opportunity to learn about how physics, pressure, and weight change a damaged vehicle and what steps need to be taken to maintain safety after a crash.
Yeah, when we have a vehicle on the roof, obviously the stabilization of the vehicle is the hardest part. When the vehicle's on the 4 tires, we can crib it in different points. When it's on the roof like this, it's unstable. We have to, be careful where we cut, where we crib. We got to make sure that before we cut anything that we're going to catch the load. So when it's on its roof like this, it's very difficult. So those are some of the things we're practicing today. The safety is the #1 issue. I mean, a lot of times in a fluid situation like this, some things do get overlooked. But for the most part, we try to operate with the patient's safety in mind and our safety in mind, and we try to do it as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Fortunately for the victim of the crash, the training was a success and the firefighters were able to extract him from the back of the vehicle.
I think it went excellent. The guys got to handle the tools. Each was the first time handling the tools and the airbags, and they really did a fantastic job.
Captain Brown said training like this is invaluable and he appreciates Win Street Service for allowing them to use their facilities off of Wall Street.
And, one thing that I'd like to mention, too, is Win Street Service has been tremendous with us as far as training. Anytime we've ever needed a vehicle to come down or a drill yard, they've been more than accommodating, and I really appreciate their support.
At Win Street Service, I'm BNEWS Director Rich Hosford.
Thank you, Rich. Residents who think they may need help paying for heat this winter will soon be able to apply for fuel assistance. The Town of Burlington Satellite Office for Community Teamwork is once again taking applications for the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, LIHEAP. Applications can be accepted starting on November 1st. LIHEAP is a government program that helps low-income families and individuals pay their heating bills during the winter. Fuel assistance is for low-income tenants and homeowners, and eligibility is based on the household's gross annual income. Renters may also receive fuel assistance even if their heat is included in the rent, a release on the program states. The amount of fuel assistance received depends on income, housing status, and heating costs. Recipients of state fuel assistance are also eligible for discounted rates on their electric and gas utility bills. Additionally, residents may be eligible for weatherization services, heating system repairs, and Citizens Energy Heat Assistance programs. Fuel assistance payments are for actual usage or fuel delivery are made directly to the heating vendor for primary energy needs from November 1st to April 30th, except when cost of heating is included in the rent. You can find application contact information again at our website, www.bcattv.org/bnews. Well, Burlington's Truck Day returned this week after a year hiatus. BNews reporter Chris Flaherty was there with our host for the day, and he has this report.
This Sunday marked the triumphant return of Burlington's Truck Day. Despite lackluster weather, hundreds of families flocked to the town common to see and explore multiple trucks and vehicles of all shapes and sizes. BNews reporters Maddie Shipka and Jolie Atwood led the coverage of the day's events.
Are you ready to go, Maddie?
Are you ready to go, Jolie?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is our 18th year that we've been doing it. As you can see, we had a couple of drops, and we'll have to get Chris here to turn off the rain for a little bit. I can't say enough about the departments that are here. You see the fire department right behind me. We got the police riding around on the bikes and all that stuff, and the fire department, the DPW guys are the best. And I think we have it's about 120 trucks, and I think we might have missed a few. But it's been a busy day, and if the weather can hold off a little bit better for us, we'll be well off. You know, they say it's Al's, it isn't my show. It's all the different groups that are here, and we do such a great job, and I don't know how many people are here, but there's a lot of people here,
I've been friends and served on the Board of Selectmen with Alfie for years, and he does such a beautiful job here that I offer to volunteer every year. It was an inception that he thought of years ago. The idea was just to bring a few trucks on and let the kids play with it, and if you've seen it grow over the years, you've really appreciated that it's become an event that Burlington really waits for. They really love it, and it's that one moment to kind of see municipal trucks up close and then the other personal trucks.
And I'm here with.
Sandra and Lisa Perez.
And what are you doing here at Truck Day?
We're just trying to bring the community together, helping the community out.
Very cool. And I see we have a jet.
That's for the kids to play around. It's like a little go-kart. You can actually play with it and things like that.
Is this your truck?
Yes, it is. It's a 2003 twin line wrecker. It's a Ford chassis. We just redid it all. It has 75 marker lights on it, and it's got 13 or 14 flashing lights on it.
I'm the Cub Master for Burlington Pack 105. We've got our boys over here running their own little mini Pinewood Derby, trying to earn some requirements. We have been doing Truck Day every year, but this is the first year we've ever done the mini Derby.
Is this your first Truck Day?
Oh no, I've been doing it for years. This is the biggest one ever though.
What's your favorite part of Truck Day?
Seeing all the kids getting on the bus.
So what's your favorite part about Truck Day?
The faces, the kids. I mean, we have the cutest little Gronks and the cutest little Bradys. I wish they were playing today. but you know, it's great to see people having a good time out on a Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon.
Until next time, this is Chris Flaherty for BNEWS Weekly.
Well, thank you, Chris. Looked like a great day. The weather cooperated, and Alfie does a great job with that every year. Well, a New England bakery that sells in the area is recalling a variety of products. Coffee Cup Bakery Incorporated has voluntarily recalled approximately 99,000 packages of its bread products due to the possibility that there may be clear plastic pieces in some products, a release from the company states. The product recall is limited to the bread products listed below and only those identified by the use-by dates from September 30th through October 3rd, and these are printed on the closure tags of each package. Products bearing other use-by dates were not affected, nor were any of Coffee Cup's crawlers or donuts, which are produced on a different manufacturing line. Coffee Cup discovered the presence of a foreign object in its bread and roll production through routine screening, the recall states. The company ceased production immediately and upon further investigation discovered that a small piece of clear plastic entered the stream of production and broke apart during the production process, thus creating a hard material choking hazard. The recalled products were shipped to retailers in a number of states, including Massachusetts. No injuries have been reported to date. You can find a list of all affected products at our website again, www.bcattv.org/bnews. Well, the Burlington Historical Society is going to take a historic look at two of Burlington's most beautiful locations, the landlocked forest and Mary Cummings Park. The parks will be the subject of the Thursday, October 6th meeting that will take place in the Human Services Building. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and the program starts at 7. These two parks exist for very different reasons, but they both provide the residents of Burlington and other towns beautiful, restful woods, streams, and fields to enjoy, a notice states. Those at the presentation will hear about the history of the parks and what's happening there now. The landlocked forest was created by an historical accident of routes 128 and Route 3, the note states. Although it is only a 12-minute drive from Town Hall, it is called landlocked because there are no direct roads from Burlington into the landlocked forest. Mary Cummings Park is the property left by Mary Cummings in 1930 to be an open space as a public ground. The two parks are used year-round by walkers, mountain bikers, cross-country skiers, bird watchers, hikers, and all kinds of nature lovers. Plus, there's a soccer field and a spacious parking lot at the Mary Cummings Park. Well, there's a lot going on in town. The 2016 Taste of Burlington, where restaurants from around town showed off their culinary skills this past week. BNews was there, and reporter Robert Paris has this report.
Hi, I'm Maureen Spencer here with BNews Weekly at the 2016 Taste of Burlington. The crowd's lined up and ready to join in the festivities. Let's get started.
The Taste of Burlington is always a big event, and this year it's bigger than ever. Members of the Chamber were on hand to fill us in on what was new this year.
Well, one of the things that we've been very good at is trying to raise the bar every year. The biggest thing that we've got going this year, we've got a separate VIP room with a lot of wonderful surprise, some great lighting, a great gift bag, private room for a little bit of an extra appeal to those people that are looking for something special. But the Taste of Burlington itself, we've grown to about 30 restaurants this year. We actually had to cut it off due to size limitations, but people are very excited, as you can see, to be here tonight.
You know, every year the Taste of Burlington gives us something different. This year what I really love seeing is the community coming together and seeing how many great restaurants are in Burlington. All of our member restaurants are enthusiastic about coming to the Taste. It's their moment to be able to shine the things they have best in the restaurant. So it's really very courteous of them, and it's a great event for the community.
Last year was our first, and this one is even bigger and better for sure. So many great restaurants from the Burlington area all here represented, and it was really good, filling for sure.
The hotel was a sponsor last year, and it continued to get, the event actually outgrew 2 years ago the place where they were holding it before, and this year it's sold out. So we have, you know, all of the restaurants sold out and all the tickets sold out, and we actually started a VIP area also for our more distinguished individuals.
Maureen and Karen also had a chance to speak to representatives of the many restaurants participating in the event.
Hi, I'm here at the Island Creek Oyster Bar. Welcome to the Taste of Burlington.
We're so happy to be here.
So, word on the street is that you guys are opening in the district soon. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
We're going to be located at 300 District Avenue. New community, all about work-life balance. We're very excited to bring fresh seafood and local produce right around the corner.
Do you guys have an opening date set?
We're about 6 weeks out. We're on target for November.
We can't wait to try it.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
I am here with David, one of the executive chefs at Tuscan Kitchen. And David, what are you serving here tonight?
Tonight we have our black truffle stuffed spaghetti pasta with our house-cured and smoked pancetta, sun-dried tomatoes, and a Parmesan Brodo sauce using our DOP 2-year-aged Parmigiano Reggiano.
Oh my goodness gracious. I am with Adam here, General Manager at Capitol Grill, a very, very, very popular restaurant here at the Taste of Burlington. Welcome back, Adam.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here.
Great to see you again. So tell me, what's new at the Capitol Grill? Anything new and exciting going on?
Well, yeah, we actually started this past week. We're doing something called our Wagyu and Wine. So what it is it's our highest quality Wagyu beef that we get from Snake River Farms in Idaho. And what you do is you come in, you pair one of our 3 burgers with a high-end glass of Cabernet or Pinot Noir, which now we're doing the Duckhorn Cabernet, or the GoldenEye Pinot Noir. It's in our bar and lounge. You could do it for lunch or for dinner, and it's $25 per person. And we're also, I mean, believe it or not, it's September. I know Labor Day just finished, but we're getting ready for our holiday season now. And, you know, we're starting to book our large private events, and we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, which we do a wonderful Thanksgiving Day plate for. So, yeah, hopefully we'll come out and see us.
Absolutely. Lots of things going on at the Capitol Grill. I hope to see you soon.
Yes, I hope to see you soon as well.
Great.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
We're wrapping up here at the Taste of Burlington 2016. Look for the full special on BCAT. I'm Maureen Spencer with BNEWS.
Wow, a great event. Wow. Well, we go now to BNews meteorologist Peter Brown for the latest forecast, and we'll also check out the community calendar with Ian Casciola to see what's happening in town.
Well, hello everyone. This is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the upcoming period. And as we start out, guess what? We are officially into fall now. So summer is a very close memory, but it's going away from us now. But look at this, starting out our period on Friday, it doesn't look like fall is in any rush to get here. We're going to see temperatures up near 80 again. And that's pretty warm getting into September 23rd. That's pretty warm, especially since considering the temperature should only be in the upper 60s now. But as you can see right here, as we get towards the end of the period, look at this, we're getting towards October. You can definitely tell those average highs are getting much lower, down into the mid-60s. And as you can see right here, our daylight and nighttime are just about equal now, as we're just about around the equinox. So 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of night. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going to be going on with our weather for the upcoming period. And I know for anybody who's really hoping for a little bit more rain, we got about half an inch last weekend. So even though it wasn't too much, every bit counts. But coming up Friday, after this cold front goes by Friday morning, look at what's coming in from Canada. We are going to have cold, at least for this time of the year, cold northerly winds coming down between this high and low pressure center that's going to be moving off to our east. And that's going to bring in very cool and extremely dry Canadian air. And basically the entire period, we're going to see nothing but sunshine. So absolutely no drought-busting rains coming, that's for sure. And as we move ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit more about the drought. I know we've been showing this so much recently, but it's something we really have to focus on, especially here in the Burlington area. And look at this, folks. As of about a week and a half ago, over 50% of Massachusetts is now in this extreme drought category. And if we continue on with the type of dryness that we've seen the past couple of months, I wouldn't be shocked to see this extend into exceptional drought, which is the worst case scenario in terms of drought. So unfortunately, we did get a little bit of rain the past week or so, but it doesn't look like anything else is going to be coming to get us wet at all, that's for sure. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you that, and that's going to be reflected in our 7-day forecast. Look at this on Friday. Just a very slight chance of some showers, maybe not even a rumble of thunder with this. As you can know, we haven't really seen too many thunderstorms this summer either. But temperatures Friday starting out around 80, but look at this after that, going all the way through almost to the end of next period. Temperatures are going to cool way down. By the time we get to Sunday, temperatures are going to barely make it into the 60s. And look at this. Waking up Monday morning, I wouldn't be surprised for you to get out a heavier coat, because I think we're going to see temperatures around Burlington in the maybe as far down as the mid and upper 30s. And those types of morning lows are going to continue right out almost to the end of the week. And as we get to Thursday, maybe introducing a chance of a little bit of rain. And temperatures, though, look at this, warming up again into the 70s as we head in towards October. So if you have any outdoor plans coming up, we're going to have absolutely beautiful weather out there. So get out there, folks, and enjoy the first full week of fall.
Hello, and welcome to your community calendar. Parents, do your children read Highlights magazine? On Saturday, October 1st at 11 a.m., the Barnes & Noble in Burlington is hosting a Highlight magazine story time. There will also be group activities, puzzles, and much more. For over 70 years, Highlights magazine has been committed to helping families raise creative, curious, caring, and confident kids. Everyone is welcomed. The event is also free. For more info, visit barnesandnoble.com or call 781-273-3871. Are you an anime lover? On Monday, September 26th at 6:30 p.m., the Burlington Public Library is hosting an event called Anime First. Join the library as they watch episodes of anime series. This event is for kids in grades 6 through 12. The event is free. For more info, visit burlington.org or call 781-270-1690. What makes fall everyone's favorite season? On Sunday, October 2nd, the Burlington Recreation Department is having a day trip to Western Mass for a fun-filled autumn day. Enjoy the foliage of the autumn trees turning red and green before your eyes. The trip also includes brunch, wine tasting, and a visit to an apple farm. Everyone is welcomed. Pre-registration is required and the cost per person is $101. For more info, visit burlington.org or call 781-270-1695. This has been your community calendar. I'm Ian Casciola. Back to you in the studio.
And we go now to Matt DiMarzio for the latest on the Red Devils with this week's sports report.
Hi everyone, this is Matt DiMarzio here for the latest sports for the week. The Burlington High football team had a nice bounce-back performance last week, knotting up its record at 1-1 after a 28-20 win against Woburn last Friday night in Woburn. The Red Devils have a big game this Friday, hosting Melrose at Varsity Field starting at 7 o'clock. Several Burlington teams had important games on Friday. The girls' soccer team had a road game in Stoneham, while the boys' soccer team was hosting the Spartans at Brush Field in Burlington. Burlington's volleyball team is in action Friday as well, visiting Billerica at 5 o'clock. The cross-country teams at Burlington have had 2 races so far, both against Liberty Division teams. The Red Devil boys and girls both lost to Woburn and Lexington, but both teams will take on Wilmington and Watertown on Tuesday as the Freedom Division portion of their schedule gets underway. One of the best stories of the fall has to be the field hockey team, who put a 5-0 hammering on Woburn to start the season and beat Stoneham on Thursday by a 1-0 score in an exciting game. The Red Devils are 3-3 after 6 games and are making a good early push at the state tournament run. The Burlington High Athletic Hall of Fame has an upcoming induction ceremony on October 13th at Cafe Escadrille in Burlington. The latest group will be welcomed into the Hall of Fame. For more information, call 781-273-7077 or visit the town's website. For BNEWS Sports, I'm Matt DiMarzio. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Matt. And finally this week, the Burlington Police Department made an unusual rescue this past weekend. Police posted this photo of a bald eagle they said was found with a leg injury off of Muller Road on Sunday. The Burlington Police were assisted by the Environmental Police Department, who took the bird for further evaluation. The bird of prey was taken for veterinary care, and it was unclear from the report how the bird was initially injured. Well, thank you so much to the crack staff here, Matt DiMarzio, Ian Casciola, Peter Brown, reporters Robert Paris, Chris Flaherty, and news director Rich Hosford. And thank you so much for watching us here at BNews Weekly. Enjoy this first weekend of fall and be back to watch us next week. Thank you.